By the time this video was done, I would like to know how much of this are you actually invested in? Do you believe this could actually be true? Um, we in some real dark times. I ain't gonna hold you. The things that we do to each other as human beings is asinine. I'm gonna play this clip and I'm gonna share my thoughts. Putin says that Americans are being fed each other. That's some crazy shit. Roll the footage.
Putin is saying that he has evidence that we in America are being secretly fed each other. If you're a conspiracy head, you've probably known this for a while, and you're probably familiar with the movie Soylent Green, which came out in the year 1973. It's based in the year 2022, and it has this exact thing going on. A lot of us have seen these ads where Chick-fil-A says our secret ingredient is you. McDonald's and all the different fast food chains are known to say this line.
The masses have a hard time believing anything. Well, we've done a great brainwashing job on them over the centuries, and especially the last few hundred years. We've just brainwashed them completely. They believe anything we tell them. And, in the meantime, we have a lot of fun around Passover where we steal the children. And, I know you know because I've heard it on your show before. I mean, we steal 100 to 300,000 children a year just here in this country, and we drain the blood and we mix it with the Passover bread. And then we throw the bodies into the slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets. And the people, they eat it for breakfast, they eat it their children for lunch. And, us Jews, we gotta do what we do.
Has anyone else realized that this is literally part of the curses in Deuteronomy 28 for when God's people disobey his commandments? You shall eat the fruit of your womb, the flesh of your sons and daughters, whom the Lord God has given you, in the siege and in the distress with which your enemies shall distress you. So when an entire land lives in extreme disobedience, like how the US is right now and these last few years, God is a just judge. He has to give legal rights where they're owed. So we've been given over to the enemy spiritually. So this is part of the warning that we are getting. And the reason I've been bringing things like this up a lot recently is because I have found that people find God when God shakes worldly systems, when people realize that they can't depend on any man-made system or any man. They come right out, just like it says in Revelation, take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. For it is shameful even to speak of the things that they do in secret. But when anything is exposed by the light, it becomes visible. For anything that becomes visible is light. Therefore it says, awake, O sleeper, and arise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. It is time to wake up and find Jesus. He is the only thing that will save us from this mess, and he loves you. Do not be afraid of the things in the world if you are a follower of Christ. If you do not yet know him, I would highly suggest getting to know him. Otherwise, you might want to be afraid.
That's heavy work. But I want you to, for a second, imagine if everybody's secrets were exposed. If all the things that we keep here just escaped and manifested itself, what would the world think of you? How would they see you? Would they treat you the same? Would you still be that excellent, exceptional citizen? Would you be that celebrity NBA star who walks the red carpet with such poise and grace? Would you be Beyonce and Jay-Z, the greatest, arguably R&B singer or rapper alive? Would you still be any of these labels? Probably not. Why? Because deep down inside, it doesn't really make a difference how we perceive you. You got to live with yourself, and you know how you move and operate. And I say all that to say this: why would it be so far-fetched to believe that these things are happening? Even me thinking about the fact that there's a chance that I could have partook of something that was ingrained with children, it makes my stomach turn into all type of knots. Imagine eating another human being and it's being fed to you through fast food, the shit that you rely on to get you through a night when you don't feel like cooking. And you've been doing this repetitively for decades. Alleged, hypothetically speaking. We go to McDonald's, we go to Popeyes, we go to Chick-fil-A, Arby's, Checkers, all these different places, just eating all that shit. Our health be all fucked up and everything. And then at the end of the day, in all reality, the reason why we are so unhealthy is because of what we're consuming. But what we're consuming might just be a little bit more detestable than we could have ever imagined in the first place. Do you believe this is real? Do you think that this is just a made up AI generated video? Do you not believe that this is prophecy? See, the reason why I like talking about stuff like this is because it's to give a different side of reality, to see a different side of the earth and the world and how it works and operates and how people move and maneuver through it, to show the carnal side, the side that scares the hell out of people, the side that people don't want to talk about because it's not popular and it's not gossip. It involves spirituality. It involves self-reflection. It involves seeing things from a lens that nobody really wants to. So you make believe everything to be this perfect system that is just us in the flesh, just being us in the flesh, but is more to it. What if he's not lying? What if none of these videos are just scare tactics and it's really reality? And we out here eating kids that didn't have tags on them. They didn't have birth certificates or nothing. They just were generated, birthed, and then discarded like nothing while folks are drinking it. Yo, that shit is crazy, man. Talk to me. Let me know how y'all feel about this.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flash and stay in your seat, if the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is bread and plain if you get it.